Hello, hey hotties, welcome back to my channel. I am Asia Abston, the CEO of the Lux Life Academy, and I have a school for people that want to learn how to launch and grow passive income businesses from anywhere in the world. My favorite way to teach people how to do this is through dropshipping. So if you're ready to learn everything about what dropshipping is and how to get started as a beginner in 2024, let's get into it. So first up, what is dropshipping? Dropshipping is an online fulfillment method for e-commerce. And with dropshipping, it just means that you do not purchase, pack, ship, warehouse your own inventory. Instead, you have a supplier that does it for you. It's kind of like being the middleman when it comes to e-commerce. So a customer orders something from your website, you then send that order to your supplier, and your supplier circles back and ships that order to the customer. So your customer never knows that you are a drop shipper, and your supplier loves that you are a drop shipper. It's a win-win for everybody involved, and it's really the fastest and most efficient way to get products directly to your customers without being the person that has to pack them, order them, ship them, and warehouse them. Drop shipping is something that you can do if you do not want to handle, buy, or order bulk inventory. So instead of buying 500 of something, putting it in a warehouse somewhere, packaging and shipping it yourself, you can be a drop shipper and fulfill orders without being the person inside of the warehouse handling the orders. Drop shipping is beneficial because it really does alleviate 80% of the hassle that comes with e-commerce. It's the same business model. We're all selling things online, but instead of using my time and my expertise figuring out shipping and fulfillment and packaging and headed back and forth to the website and heading back and forth to the post office, I can use my time, energy, money, and resources marketing and advertising my business, like actually bringing traffic to my website, and traffic equals money. So I'm always gonna be team dropshipping. And really, because of that, I'm always going to suggest dropshipping to new and aspiring business owners because it's so much more cost effective and you can get started so much more easily if you were buying bulk inventory. And on top of that, because I am not the person that is managing the logistics in my warehouse, I can run my entire business 100% remote forever. So as long as I've got this phone or my laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, I've got my entire business in my hand. How many people can say that? So yes, dropshipping is amazing right now, but where is it expected to grow? Where is it headed in the next few years? Right now, dropshipping is a $285 billion with a B dollar industry by itself. And by the year 2030, we are looking at 10x that growth. And why does that matter? Because you don't want to be jumping into a business model that's dying, that's dwindling, that's falling apart. You always want to start something that is projected to grow year over year to give you as a new entrepreneur as much space as possible to learn, to rock out, to grow, to build your business and build it for longevity. Some of my favorite hot niches coming up are absolutely pet products, because we all love our dogs and cats, and year over year, people are spending more and more on their animals. There will always be money in this niche, but it is particularly on fire for 2024. I am also obsessed with the artificial intelligence niche. ChatGPT is booming, Google Gemini is booming, but people are taking that AI and putting it into their products. Manufacturers are taking AI and infusing it into cameras and cleaning equipment and refrigerators and suitcases, you name it. They are putting artificial intelligence into it, and it's only going to get better and make more money as a seller for our businesses in 2024 and beyond. Now, I'm sure you're trying to figure out what the advantages are and what the disadvantages are of drop shipping, right? Because no business model is perfect, so let's get into it right now. First up, advantages, and this is why I will always suggest drop shipping to brand new entrepreneurs. And the number one reason is it is a very low cost of entry. Because again, we're not buying products. We are never buying 500 of something or 50 of something and stacking it in our kitchens and hoping that we learn how to sell it, right? No. With drop shipping, you're buying a product after your customer has already proven that they want it. You've already made the sale. And now it's time to buy your product so that your supplier can ship it over. So with that, you eliminate 90% of the financial investment that comes with starting most businesses. It's a massive advantage to not have to spend tens of thousands of dollars on inventory just to get started. Advantage number 2 is that as a dropshipper, you will work remote forever. Your location does not matter. As long as you've got a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop or even a smartphone, if you're savvy, you can run your entire business. Again, everything is happening online. This is exclusively e-commerce. All of your communication with your supplier, online. All of your communication with your customer, also online. And because you're not the one doing the physical picking and packing and shipping, you are good to go. Like, I'm a massive traveler. I go all around the world. It's just my favorite thing to do. But my business is always with me. As long as I've got this or my computer, my entire business can run. And that type of location independence and freedom is just, it's a dream come true. If you're a person who wants to run their business from Thailand or from your living room sofa, you can do that as a dropshipper. Another massive advantage of being a dropshipper is you have a huge selection of products that you can sell in your dropshipping store right away, because this is not bulk inventory. It's not like you've got to have enough money to buy 3 or 4 or even 10 products. You can start a dropshipping store with hundreds of products day one, because we're not waiting to have the money for inventory. And that gives you so much space and wiggle room to make sales, to make bundle deals, to service different types of customers and clients, because from day one, we've got this wide range of products. And if something ever was off, or you wanted to make a change or didn't want to sell a product anymore, you don't have to wait until it sells out. You can simply remove that product from your website and move forward. No harm, no foul, and no thousands of dollars on inventory wasted. Now, no industry is perfect, so let's talk about things to consider before becoming a dropshipper. First off, get rid of the idea that this is easy money or some type of get rich quick thing, because it's not. Dropshipping is simple, but it ain't easy. Like growing any business in the world, there is work to be done. It is a serious thing. It's a serious undertaking, but it is extremely simple and can be done by anyone who is willing to put the work in. That's a popular misconception, so we're just gonna start there, make it clear that you've gotta take this business model seriously if you ever wanna see real sales, real money, and real longevity. The second thing I would want you to consider is you've got to learn how to pick amazing suppliers as a dropshipper. Because we're not handling our own product, because we're not warehousing it, we're not packaging, we're not shipping, we've got to find reliable suppliers, and that's a spot where a lot of dropshippers fail. They just pick the first product that looks cool and they get ready to start to sell it, and they haven't vetted their supplier. They haven't figured out that this person knows what they're doing, they know how to handle clients, they know how to package and ship your orders so that they arrive in perfect condition. They don't know, so they risk it all and they sell the first product that they think looks cool without doing due diligence. You are not gonna let that happen to you. So consider that before you become a dropshipper. Next up, I wanna give you some of my best tips for crushing it as a dropshipper from the beginning. Number 1 is absolutely market research. You should know your market inside and out, and the beauty of this being 2024 is that you can do all of your research from your computer. Figure out your niche, figure out what they like, what is selling for them, and why. Understand your market better than everybody else, and you will instantly be a star when it comes to e-commerce, because yes, our products are important, but I am telling you that the money is, was, and will always be in who has the best marketing. and understanding your niche, what your market wants, and how you can stand out in serving them is going to make running your entire business and making real money that much easier and faster. My second tip for you is to build an awesome website. I am team Shopify. I always have been. I always will be. They're the Ferrari of e-commerce, so there's no reason to be building a dropshipping website anywhere else when Shopify's got you covered. They have amazing, beginner-friendly, free themes that you can rock out with for your dropshipping store. And in a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, you can have a beautiful, professional, legitimate website up and ready to go for people to actually buy from you. Look at your competition, look and see what other sellers in your niche are doing, and never copy them, but get inspired. See what's working for other people and implement those types of things in your Shopify dropshipping store. And I promise you, your customers will be ready to buy because you've got everything in place and you did it in a few days. Listen, here's the thing. The malls are dead. The malls are dead and dying. When I was a kid, there were about 1,500 malls in America. There are about 500 or 600 now. Like, think about it for a second. How many stores that we grew up with are closing, are shutting down, are going out of business, are filing bankruptcy, and even more interestingly, they're closing their physical stores, but they're going to be selling e-commerce online from now on. And the reason is because stores, overhead, insurance, employees, all of that is massively expensive. And these big brands are figuring out, yeah, we've got the money to do it, but we would be able to keep so much more of that if we went e-commerce only. And that's why dropshipping is truly the future of selling, of retail, because it's all of the bells and whistles of sales without the massive, massive anchor wrapped around your leg of having a physical store. The future is 100% e-commerce, and those who want to rock with it the smarter, faster, easier way are going to pick dropshipping every single time. So now that we know what dropshipping is, why I'm obsessed with it, how it's the future of e-commerce, and some of its pros and cons, I loved breaking this down for you, but this is only a 10-minute video, and there's so much more to teach when it comes to dropshipping and how to get started, how to make money, and how to create a passive income using dropshipping. So I'd love to invite you to my free training where I dive way deeper on how to launch and grow a passive income dropshipping business from absolutely anywhere in the world. Even if you have no experience, even if you've never been in business before, I'm breaking it all down in my free training. You are invited. And what I absolutely love about this free training, guys, is that I'm teaching you ways to launch and grow this business without learning TikTok dances, without being the face of your brand, without being all over social media. I've got the tips for you right now. So click this link to join the free training. I cannot wait to have you. I'll see you inside. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what else do you want to learn about dropshipping? What have you tried? How can I help you? I'd love to make more videos to support you. I'll see you next time.